It's always been women who has rallied around me and been my biggest supporter, or my biggest supporters, should I say. I just feel like I've come so far to turn back now. I've had a lot of experiences in life that will make a normal person give up, or a typical person give up, but I think I've had the opportunity to have great women in my life, and to see their ups and downs, and them sharing their experiences of life with me has helped me to embark on my journey called life. My grandmother, I'll never forget it. She always told me that someday you're going to be somebody, and to always look out for your mom, to always take care of your mom, no matter what, to always take care of your mom. She also told me that don't be afraid to find family outside of family, and that blood doesn't always, or not being the same blood, or not having the same blood, does not necessarily mean you're not family. And so I've found that to be very true throughout my life. I found that to be very true. I have great women in my life, like my mother, my godmother, Darnisha Slade, my mother, Lucia Snells. I have my sisters. These are good. These women are great. They're great to me. They support me. But I've come to a place in my life where I realize that their support is not enough. Their support alone is not enough to get me along the journey, to pass the finish line, to go past the finish line. Their support alone is not enough. I realize that I have to do more. I have to do more for me. I have to be my biggest supporter. I have to rally for me the most. Because if I don't, then their support will just be void. I've operated in a space of fear a lot, and a place of anxiety. If I was to be honest, that's the biggest part of my journey, fear and anxiety. But I've claimed that to be out of my life. I've decided that would be no longer a part of my story. And as I tell you this today, I am now deleting this part out of my story, because I no longer suffer from anxiety. I no longer suffer from fear. I know I am enough. I know that I am worthy enough, and that all I have to do is show up. Me showing up is good enough. Me showing up is fucking good enough. Today is Mother's Day, and my mother decided to embark on her new journey. And that is a huge decision to make. Her story is her story, and if she decides to share it someday, she will. But I know that the higher power is real. To me, it's Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. I know He's real because my mother is an evidence of His mercy, His grace, His power, His everlasting love. I thank God for that. I thank God for every opportunity He's given me. I know it is not me that is moving along this life. And I know it's not me. I know it isn't me that caused these experiences of greatness to happen for me. But I know it's Jesus. I know it's Jesus Christ. I know it's my Lord and Savior. So because of that, I can eliminate fear. I can eliminate anxiety out of my life. And yes, it's a process. And yes, it may take some therapy. It may take some soul searching and some meditation, some time by myself. But it can be done with the power of Jesus Christ. I'm so sure of it. So many times we don't go for our dreams because fear is so dominant in our life. Anxiety is so dominant in our life. And the fear stems from maybe childhood of not feeling good enough, not being validated maybe by loved ones, by family, by parents. And we haven't necessarily worked through those issues as adults. And so even though we have greatness in us, it's like this voice in our head that's like, no, you can't do it. Why are you trying to do something that you've never seen done before? And on a caliber of, who are you? It's like, that's the voice, right? That's the fucking voice. And it's like, get out of my head. Like, get out of my head. And I know I threw a few swear words, cussing words in here, but and talking about God too, but I'm human, right? And even though I have a mouth like this sometimes, I know He still loves me because His mercy and His grace is everlasting and it doesn't change. Doesn't excuse my potty mouth, but it is what it is, right? I have decided to just operate in a place of do, right? And yes, I can dream about all of the things that I want to do. I can daydream about all the things that I want to do. I can talk about all the things that I want to do. But if I don't decide to take action on the things that I want to do, it would just be voidness in my life. The voidness come from never ever trying. The voidness come from never ever coming past that voice that's telling me that I cannot do when I know I'm well enough, more than equipped. And I know that God has given me nothing but talents and gifts. And my talents and gifts are not for myself, but it's to edify Him. I'm sure of it. But also, my gifts are to love the women that have loved me back with support and love. I am dedicated to their life as older people. I pray that I'll be able to be a great son to all of them. To Cassandra, to Darnicia, to Lucia. I love you ladies so much. And to my sisters. And to my grandmother, rest in peace, for teaching me. And thank you for teaching me all the great things that I know today about love, about people, about careness, about peace, and about God. For showing me that prayer is the only thing. You guys, we're not going to operate in fear no more.